Hey everyone, in this video we're gonna cover the teams that the Chinese players have used against Aschetius, the endgame boss from the third season. Now, but before that, make sure you drop a like to the video and please consider using my bonding code NFS1, which is displayed on the screen. So, day 4 from the endgame boss on my server, and we remember the boss. It was on the global server, I think, in the fourth season. So yeah, let's check the teams. It seems that the damage, daily damage, that the first rank 1 player from our server is able to pull is 2.7 billion daily, or at least almost 2.8, in some days 2.8, as you can see. So yeah, let's see what he was using. From what we know, the damage, the boss is single target, so there is only one target, meaning that what we are going to see here, we are going to see teams that more or less are using single target damage dealers. Oh, we saw a Born team over there as well. So yeah, Corrosion team, 943 million damage. We can see that exceeds twice or 3 times the other teams, guys. So it's most probably a good investment for the third season, or the best investment that you can do in the third season, just because you can see that alone with, of course, a lot of inspiration. So the guy is a whale. A lot of inspiration can do the damage that is greater than at least 2 teams, any 2 teams from here. So a Rook, kind of the same gear, focused on crit rate, crit damage, and some resistance. So he got a bit rid of some crit damage here, also dropped in crit rate, and we can see here 140 resistance. Sacradia, okay, this is the golden antler, a new artifact from the third season. Sacradia with accuracy, it seems, which I think he can get, yeah, he's getting from the artifact and also from the rune. No resistance on Sacradia. Rate, of course, to boost the damage, puppeteer set, and stuff. 100 resistance and also accuracy and crit rate, normal build for Rata. A lot of skill haste over here, so 95. We're getting 60 from the staff, and then some more skill haste from the runes. If I saw, this is the 2 points in this one, 17 from here, and another 18 from here. So that's 35 plus 60. So I think he was looking also for some skill haste in Rata. Okay, Whisk, Swamp Toadstool, crit rate, crit damage, no resistance at all, and yeah, a lot of attack. Unusual, but is using Voresh, and I already presented you in a previous video what the boss does, what are the skills. So I guess, yeah, with build with resistance, accuracy, and it seems that the team most probably can survive with the help of Rata and Voresh the whole fight, without any other true healer. Interesting. A mystery set, which is remains, and yeah, that's it. I'm curious why is having that much resistance on Voresh, because the boss, as I remember, needs resistance 371, minus 50, 321, minus 40 from the other world. That's 281 needed. He over put there some more stats. So that's the corrosion team. Now I also have to check the pet because it might be useful. They are using different pets for different affinities. The next one, burn team. This is unusual since the target is single target. We're having only one NPC to attack with. Using burn is kind of unusual there. So what do we have? Asilia with the stuff and puppeteer set, a lot of resistance. Jorn, accuracy, emissary set, and rift hourglass, some skill haste as well. Okay, Carf. Interesting build. Wondering why it's a Carf build with enlightenment. Because yeah, he's having 4-1 enlightenment, but from what I know and what I remember, Carf does not scale with enlightenment anymore. Interesting build. A lot of accuracy, of course, applying witches remains. Durem, main damage dealer with the burn artifact, full mythics. Focused on some accuracy, crit rate and crit damage, inspiration 5, so he's getting a lot of attack. I was wondering, no skill haste, and of course Biggs. We're not seeing Aschetius here, which kind of bothers me because I got Aschetius myself and I wanted to use it. So Golden Antlers, the new set from third season. Okay, we're having accuracy here and a bit of resistance, also some skill haste. I'm curious, this one does not have skill haste. Carf also has 61 skill haste. Interesting build. Okay, also the same path for the burn team. Now moving further, another good investment would be to get Genevieve. Seems interesting setup over here. We're not seeing Ivelios anymore, but we're seeing Suta and Tarivol. So Genevieve replaced Ivelios, but more interesting stuff is that they can survive with the help of Zephy, only one support over here. So Nastienka, we're having resistance and then damage stats. Genevieve the same, build with resistance and crit rate, crit damage. I'm curious if we can see some Mountain Echo pieces for the lifesteal, but I don't see them. Okay, Sutai emissary set witches remains a lot of resistance, so they is trying to build up 200 plus resistance, it seems, enough accuracy, skill haste, unexisting skill haste, so we don't take that into consideration. Tarivol, okay, with the Mountain Echo, gauntlets for the self-healing, a new set from the third season, and the Dragon's Blood, a lot of resistance as well. And Zephy, okay, with Stand United talents to share the resistance, build with resistance, and also with artifact to rebound the debuffs. Okay, interesting, good to know that Zephy can protect this team alone. Moving further, next one in line, Ice Blast. With only no inspiration Beldel, 390 millions damage. Most probably an E5 could get to 500 millions damage here. Interesting, but yeah, kind of the same build. Now I would have expected to have more crit rate. In the previous season I saw Beldels with 200 plus crit rate, so yeah, it can do a lot more than we're seeing here. Zorak, Golden Antlers, the same set over there. Also the new piece posting the attack. Resistance, also forgot to check. Yeah, also Beldel has some resistance, but it's not close to 200. Sheena, 150 resistance, 341 accuracy. That's kind of an overkill. Emissary set. We are seeing Fenia here as a support. Puppeteer set sharing with Stand United the resistance and Horn. Also the chest that provides 12% extra damage while providing a shield, if I remember well. Okay, and it seems that the Ice Blast need 2 supports, cannot survive with only one. Feloja here with Titan Rib artifact, build with a lot of enlightenment and a lot of resistance as well. Also sharing the Stand United talent just to share 20 of the resistance. So that is why they didn't build Beldel and the damage dealers with 200 plus resistance, because they are sharing this Stand United talent, the resistance from 2 supports. And yeah, from Feloja he can get 68 point something, and from Fenia he can get 92, 90, somewhere around that, 93 resistance. Interesting setup. We saw also, and take that into consideration, that the pet was changed, so they are not using the same pet as for the first 2 teams, which were yeah, using this cat, and yeah, the burn team as well. And now for the melee damage dealers, let's say like that. So Doubtless and Ice Blast, they are using the Colossus, or this guy is using the Colossus, another pet. Okay, going further, I would expect that this is a Flora team. And yeah, I'm right, 489 now. This is kind of the maximum damage that I would expect. Also in the same for the Ice Blast with an inspiration 5 Ice Blast, I think he can go also to these numbers. Now take into consideration that he's not having Wild Nova or the new Wild Hero inspiration 5, and also Chrysos is not inspired, so yeah, the team can perform better. But yeah, let's go fast through the gear. Kind of bad gear, let's say like this. So he didn't invest that much in the wild team, it seems. In the yeah, he didn't crafted the items, perfect items for this. 458 only enlightenment, not building with resistance, it seems, but focusing on the offensive stats. Felicity, emissary set, what else? Okay, getting here resistance and accuracy. Casper, no resistance, just damage, but also downpipe organ. This is the first time when I see Caspar build with downpipe organ to build yeah, even more stats for Flora. I'd assume that he's yeah, having attack percentage on the chest and attack percentage on the gloves as well. So yeah, but it seems that goes for crit damage on the rune, not for attack and attack percentage. Okay, interesting setup. Wild Nova, okay, new set, a lot of resistance, golden antlers, some accuracy as well, but I'd assume that is just from the items that he's wearing without another purpose. Now I see some skill haste here, 36. I'm just going to check. Okay, 36 skill haste for Caspar, 62 for Felicity, and I'd expect 25. So I think the rotation in this case, are they willing a puppeteer set? Maybe, yeah, puppeteer set on Chrysos it seems. So I think the rotation would be in this case below 18 seconds, so somewhere around 17.5, 17 seconds rotation it seems. Now I think this guy also skill haste on Chrysos. Now the rotation of the boss, it's 30 seconds. So I'd assume that he wanted to do 2 rotation in this interval of 30 seconds. Interesting stuff. Interesting build, but he does a lot of damage. So yeah, let's I pressed the wrong button, just bear with me. Okay, let's move to the last team over here. Summoning team doesn't look that great. Take into consideration that he's having inspiration to Tiamat, but I'd assume that he's not having Bernade at all, because he's using Erzilas over here. So I think this can be improved. Also, it seems that first time when I'm seeing this artifact on Elvanis, and I assume he's having the exclusive artifact. So he's using the artifact to increase with 20% the damage of the summoning minions, and also he's having this piece of mythical gear, which was released in the 3rd season, and which provides 25% more damage for the those minions, if I remember well. But yeah, it increases the damage of the spawned creatures. Interesting setup. Not a lot of stats it seems. First time when I see he's using the exclusive talent on Lelvanis. So yeah, we have to test this team at some point. That's why I'm also covering it and uploading it to the channel. Okay, Erzilas resistance. Didn't watch. So Lelvanis does not have resistance. Erzilas has. Normal build for Centralia, going for as much attack as he could with downpipe organ. Also resistance over here, 225, and on Tiamat 266. But Tiamat has also skill haste, 61 skill haste on Tiamat, 49 on Centralia, 60 skill haste on Erzilas, and 15 on Lelvanis. Of course, with Stand United sharing more resistance, and with the Cloud artifact from Thorin and Puppeteer set. Yeah, I think the team should do more damage, or maybe instead of Lelvanis, go with the Citarian if you are going to use that artifact, this one, and also maybe instead of Erzilas go with Bernade. I think this is not a benchmark for the team, but we are going to check the other players as well. So second one, Corrosion team, again 800 millions damage, the same as 2 teams combined, so the same damage as 2 teams combined, and I assume that one is Doubtless, one is Wild, or one is Doubtless, and the other is Ice Blast. So Doubtless with Genevieve 400 stray forward, the same team that we saw, nothing changed. Just going fast through it to see, yeah, kind of the same gear, the same setup. Ice Blast, no inspirations on Beldel, 400 millions, the same with Fenia and Feloja. Wild is having only inspiration 1, while Flora, Cinarel this time, and Chrysos, and we're not seeing Casper here. The first team was using only Chrysos as a support, or second 489. Yeah, a lot of damage just because he managed to survive, or to make the team survive with Chrysos only. But yeah, the second one needs Cinarel as well, and of course lost a lot of damage because of it. Flora the build the same, while Nova also okay. Felicity, Chrysos, and Cinarel Puppeteer, and yeah, staff sharing with Stand United the resistance. Let's go further. Okay, first time we are seeing a rally here, 324 with Gladys, and I'm wondering why. Yeah, maybe because he's having inspiration 5, he's not using Telendor with the artifact, because I'd assume that Telendor being single target would do more than Huberg. But yeah, Gladys accuracy only, and then focused on stats, no resistance at all. Titan Rib and a lot of resistance on Laurentil, 495. Wondering why that much. Asilia, 345 resistance Horn Puppeteer set, and then 389 Enlightenment Jorn in this team with some resistance 86, a lot of accuracy, 499 accuracy. Skill haste 65, and Huberg a lot of crit damage, crit rate a bit less just because Laurentil is able to provide some extra, but yeah, a lot of crit damage over here. Kind of the same setup that we used to see on Huberg. What else? What's the last team? Bad damage from the summoning team, it seems. Now this guy does not have Tiamat and jumped with Bernard, or put Bernard instead of Tiamat there, but pretty much okay. Golden Antlers on Centralia, no down Pipe Organ anymore. Okay, this is Erzilas, a lot of resistance, 519, 435 with Bernard, 389 resistance with Centralia. He wanted to keep the rotation, it seems. 120 with Lelvanis, and no Stand United, it seems, on Thorin. But yeah, 400 resistance as well on Thor. Interesting setup over here, but I think yeah, Elvan is not having enough resistance. Let's see what if there are more teams that we should cover. So third place, we saw now this one does 384, so this one build a good, I think, summoning team with Bernard, Tiamat, Bernade, Tiamat, Lelvanis with the exclusive artifact, and yeah, a lot of stats. Okay, Bernade, resistance and accuracy, the same resistance on Erzilas, 386 resistance with Centralia, down pipe organ, and Tiamat Puppeteer, golden antlers, a lot of accuracy, a lot of resistance. Here is 38 skill haste, Centralia 6, okay, let on auto, 71 skill haste on Irzilas, 32 on Bernide, and 0 on Lelvanis. But yeah, a good team, good damage. So we see that also the summoning team can perform well. Ice Blast. Now another combination here. He's using Jillian as a support, Bulldog, Emissary, we can see a lot. So there it seems that it's a common thing to build the teams with of course resistance or sharing resistance, but also to try to provide some extra skill haste so that they will maybe cover 2 rotation in those 30 seconds of. And the last one, we're seeing again the burn team, now without inspiration 5 heroes, but pulling or managing to pull 255 millions. Again, we're not seeing Aschetius here in the burning team. So yeah, this is how it looks. Now I want to also check someone lower in the ranking, let's say rank 20. What is he having? So 200 millions damage, again without Telendor. Team Corrosion 229. So this is just a normal rook with the artifact without inspiration, that in which case we don't see that crazy amount of damage that we saw. The same team with the same setup with Voresh, 200 millions with the burn team, with Aschetius this time, but without Carve, and we can see Zrax. Interesting setup. I want to see this team. Okay. Interesting setup. First time when I'm seeing Durem not doing enough damage, or not built for damage, but with the accuracy. For Victor, Emissary set, also build with accuracy, no resistance at all. Sinner and Inspiration to Puppeteer set, I guess full attack and some defense, not full attack, but we can see 3k defense as well there. Zrax, first time when I'm seeing this, build for damage. Zrax build for damage, guys. Yeah, accuracy, a lot of crit damage, but no crit rate. Interesting. And Aschetius, the main damage dealer, it seems. Yeah, I guess this team is kind of running on auto, without timings, without anything. I'd assume 200 millions, good damage. Overall, 300 with the Ice Blast, 100 with the Shadow team. First time when I see the Shadow team used. Now 109 millions damage. Pretty good, but I guess because of Tiamat. And we can see also a Frost team over here, 90 millions damage, but I think it's kind of too low, and I don't want to check it, because I think every team should do more. Now we saw 109 with the Shadow team with Tiamat. I've created also a team, one of my teams that I used, but I just didn't bother too much. I did 90 millions with these ones, but yeah, I didn't take into consideration the rotation or anything, the buffs, debuffs or everything. I just throw it here, and they did 90 millions with yeah, inspiration 5 Aspalta. I think they can do actually this team. I build in a good way. They can go up to 200 millions as well. But I didn't struggle. I just placed the team that I had created for previous dungeons, everything. These are the teams that guys that are used, at least on my server, against Aschetius. Yeah, if you like the video, or if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like, and see you next time. Bye.